Today we're going back in history to the 1906 San Francisco earthquake, also known as the Great Earthquake. It was one of the most significant earthquakes in U.S. history, not only because of its damages, but also due to the many significant discoveries made from its studies that contribute to a more thorough knowledge in today's geology. And we're now going to pass it over to Martin Mendoza for the geology report.
Hello, I'm Martin Mendoza here at the heart of San Francisco, where you see behind me right here, 7 hours ago, happened a very drastic earthquake of 7.8 magnitude. As you can see, the gas pipes of the houses broke, and the fire ignited them. The house was all burned. The firefighters came, and they couldn't put out the fire because there wasn't no water. The pipes, they wouldn't connect to the hoses. And also, as I walk over here, you can see the unstable bedrock on the bottom caused a big rupture in the
Martin,
ground.
are you still there? Martin, wait, we're live. Oh, sorry about that, people. We have lost connection with Martin right now. We're having some technical difficulties. But moving on, as you saw, Martin was at the site of the earthquake in San Francisco. And the earthquake began around 5:12 in the morning and lasted about 40 to 60 seconds. Most of the damage was caused by fires, which is due to the high magnitude earthquake. It ruptured the northernmost 296 miles of the San Andreas Fault.
433 kilometers.
Kilometers. Okay, that's from
The national
Australia. Okay, yeah, I understand. Sorry, the accent it throws off the people. Okay, and it was felt northernmost to the southern part of Oregon and southernmost to the northern part of Los Angeles. And the earthquake was like a heavy deal.
About Nevada, but essentially it goes to
Nevada. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially inland, it was felt all the way to Nevada. That's pretty much it for right now. We'll head on to our geographer, Jesus Cisneros, and have he'll update us more on this subject. Thank you.
Right here on the green screen, I have a picture of the Ring of Fire. The San Francisco earthquake occurred on the Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is where most of the seismic activity on the planet occurs. This is due to the constant plate tectonic movement on top of the mantle. In this particular case, the North American plate and the Pacific plate undergo stripe-slip motion that is responsible for the movement along the San Andreas Fault where the earthquake occurred. Back to you, Reyes, at the station.
Ring of Fire, huh? Definitely wouldn't want to put that ring on your finger. Anyway, we're now moving on to our seismologist, Darren Blackshear, to give us information about the measurement of the magnitude of the earthquake. Here you go, Darren.
So in 1906, the magnitude of this earthquake could not be determined. As time passed, in 1935, the Richter scale was created. It's a measure of amplitude of the seismic waves to create and evaluate the amount of energy that's being released from the earthquake. So in 1906, the magnitude of the earthquake was 7.8 amplitude.
Alright, thanks, Darren. We're now moving on to our historian, Anthony Aguirre, to give us an information of the history behind this great earthquake. Go, Anthony.
Okay, we're back. I'd like to talk about some major earthquakes prior to our earthquake today in San Francisco. First, I'd talk about the Fort Tejon earthquake, which occurred on January 9th, 1857, which pointed a magnitude of 7.9 on the Richter scale. It provided more larger average ground movement than today's earthquake in San Francisco. It had a horizontal displacement along the fault, which was as much as 29.5 feet. And the rupture shook the San Andreas Fault north of Los Angeles and set off tremors felt throughout northern and southern California and even up to Las Vegas, Nevada. We also have the Owens Valley earthquake, which occurred on March 26, 1872, which had a 7.4 magnitude on the Richter scale. 27 people were killed due to a row of houses collapsing in Lone Pine, which is east of the Sierra Nevada mountains. And this was due to this earthquake happened due to dip slip and strike slip faulting, and it referred to the vertical and horizontal movements of the Earth's crust. The horizontal movement, the horizontal fault moved 23 feet, and the vertical one an average of about 3 feet or 1 meter. It was felt throughout all of California and even into Nevada, and it stopped clocks as much as far as up to San Diego, California. Thank you. Back to the main studio.
Alright, thanks, Tony. We're now moving on to our disaster worker, DJ Muslim, who's actually down there in San Francisco right now. He got to interview some of the locals, and he also got to look around and see what's really going on down there. So, here you go, DJ Muslim. Give us an insight.
This is
DJ Muslim
from Bakersfield, California. 5'11", 175 pounds. You might be 180. You never know. After the devastating earthquake, the government is making efforts to help against the damage. Immediately after the earthquake, the War Department in Washington loaded trains filled with military supplies. People, the U.S. Army has been sent to the site as well in effort to help against the chaotic events.
Currently sending trains full of military utilities to help against the crisis. They are currently setting up shelters. They're rationing out foods to the people. Originally, there's, as of right now, 30,000 people, but we don't know how long it's going to go. It can hold up to 300,000, and we hope that it can all get filled up. We're here live in San Francisco where a devastating earthquake has occurred, and we are wondering if you can find some civilians to ask questions to. Hey sir, can you answer? No. It's just a question.
No, thank you.
It's just a question. Answer the freaking question. Still here trying to find some more citizens to ask questions to. Hey sir, can you answer a few questions? All right. How do you feel about the thing? About the whole earthquake, and how do you?
Natutulog ako kanina pero nung pagkagising ko, marami nang nasira. Tsaka si Manny Pacquiao ang mananalo sa laban niya. Kaya
How do you feel about that?
hindi ko nga alam eh. Nung pagkagising ko, sira na yung lahat. Tapos, matutulog na ulit ako.
Okay.
Sige?
What?
Hindi ko alam, pero alas na ako, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what the flip I was saying.
Social life is becoming horrendous here in San Francisco. Both water and sewer pipelines are ruptured, making it extremely hard to go to the bathroom properly. Both the rich and the poor struggle to find food, shelter, and clean water to survive. As of right now, there's approximately 3,000 deaths, which is an all-time high, leading us to believe that this is one of the worst earthquakes in American history. And since most of the buildings were made of bricks, it resulted in a tremendous collateral damage. The fire itself is responsible for over 3/4 of the damage. 80% of San Francisco is destroyed, and it's going to take a much bigger effort to restore it than we had originally imagined. This magnificent city will take years to rebuild. However, it will take a long time for it to be restored for what it once used to be. DJ Muslim out.
Alright, thanks everyone. That concludes today's newscast of the NotGeo Productions. We will now proceed to the NFL Super Bowl game between the San Diego Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Take it away, guys. And remember, God bless San Francisco.
Da-da-da-da.